So whilst making a bigger stove comparison video, a little question popped into my head. How much water would I have to boil with a more efficient stove, such as an all-in-one system stove like this OEX Heiro, versus using a standard canister top stove to save me weight overall? We know this is lighter than this, but this uses less gas. So how much water am I going to have to boil to make this a better option for weight saving than this? Watch on to find out more. All-in-one system type stoves such as this OEX are now many people's go-to for wild camping and backpacking. Super efficient, super convenient and easy to use. It's no surprise they're so popular. The canister top stove I'm using for comparison is my quite ancient and a little bit flimsy but quite reliable Coleman, what was called the Coleman F1 but is now sold as the Coleman Firelight. These are cheap to buy, as I say, feel a little bit flimsy, but actually I've had this for a long time, last pretty well, burn well, so boil water quickly, and are available for £14–15, so pretty economical. So the question boils down to, no pun intended, the difference in fuel efficiency versus the weight penalty of the system stove. I've used these two for comparison, as the pot capacity is pretty similar, about half a litre, just a bit over in this case. So what is the weight difference? Well, having popped both of these on the scales, the nearest make no odds way what the specs say. The OEX Heiro weighs in at 370 grams versus this one, the Coleman F1 Light or Firelight now, at 77 grams. Of course this needs the pot for comparison, so this standard hard anodised, pretty cheap aluminium pot is 225 grams, bringing the total weight of this system to 302 grams. Okay, so we've got 68 grams of fuel to burn before the extra efficiency of the system stove pays for itself in weight saving. So how many litres of water is that? Well, luckily stove manufacturers publish efficiency figures, which for the Heiro is 12 grams of fuel per litre of water boiled. The oft quoted stat for system stoves is that they're about 30% more gas efficient than standard canister stoves, and as luck would have it, that tallies with the quoted 16 grams of gas per litre. Okay, so that's a 4 gram difference per litre, or to put it one way, you'd have to boil 17 litres of water before the weight saved in gas by using the Heiro outweighs the weight penalty of carrying it. A typical hiker might boil 3 litres of water a day for cooking and drinking, depending on whether a filter is carried. So essentially you're talking 5+ day trips in normal conditions to be saving weight due to the fuel efficiency. However, there is one other little factor to consider. The most convenient canister size for both of these stoves is the 100 gram canister. They fit nicely into the pot, saving pack space. With a 100 gram canister you get 8.3 litres of boil out of the Heiro versus 6.3 for the canister top stove. Or to put it another way, with a 3 litre per day usage rate, you might just squeeze 3 days out of a single canister with the system stove versus 2 with the canister topper. And of course the weight of carrying a bigger gas bottle, there is a weight penalty to carrying a bigger gas bottle or carrying multiple gas bottles or canisters. So I hope you found that a useful insight. There you have it. Basically, if you're into weight saving, the fuel efficiency and gas weight save you're going to make from carrying this type of stove won't pay off on a short trip versus using a standard canister top stove. As I say, I'm working on a bigger stove comparison, so there are other good reasons or other reasons why I'll choose to take this sometimes rather than this, because weight saving isn't everything. But as ever, more kit tests and hopefully interesting stuff to follow. Do please like and subscribe if you found that interesting or useful. Thanks a lot.